Tired of pricey cities and packed streets? Imagine living in sunny Florida without draining your bank account. Not in Miami, not in Orlando, but in quiet towns where rent stays reasonable, homes are still within reach, and your quality of life shoots up. Picture starting your day with warm weather, palm trees, and actual affordability all in one place. Welcome to Florida, just not the tourist version. Today, we're breaking down 10 of the cheapest places to live in Florida in 2025, including a few so overlooked that even lifelong Floridians miss them. Whether you're retiring, working remotely, or looking to simplify life without giving up beauty, this list has something for you. In a state growing faster than ever, the smartest choice might be a little off the radar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for weekly videos on cost of living and relocation ideas. Starting at number 10 is High Springs, a quiet, nature-rich town that feels like Florida before the crowds. Just northwest of Gainesville, High Springs has classic small-town charm, but it's surrounded by some of the most stunning freshwater springs in the country. Ginny Springs, Blue Springs, Poe Springs, and the peaceful Santa Fe River are all minutes away. Here, weekends mean paddleboarding on clear water or relaxing under old oak trees, not traffic jams or packed malls, and it's affordable. Average rent sits around $745 a month, and you can still find homes under $170,000. The cost of living runs about 10 to 12% below the national average, so groceries, utilities, and local services stay manageable. But High Springs is more than a bargain. It's calm and personal. Neighbors know each other. The local diner remembers your order. Kids still ride bikes. Retirees love the peaceful pace, and remote workers enjoy the quiet and dependable internet. Families appreciate the low crime, good schools, and clean air. When you need more services, Gainesville is only 25 minutes away. You get city benefits without the noise or cost. If clear water, quiet mornings, and a stress-free mortgage appeal to you, High Springs may be exactly what you're looking for. Number 9 takes us to Deltona, one of the most affordable places in Florida, with easy access to both coasts. If you want to live near major cities without paying major city prices, Deltona is worth your attention. Located between Orlando and Daytona Beach, it puts you 30 to 40 minutes from beaches, theme parks, and airports. Yet the cost is far lower than living in either city. The median home price is around $315,000, and rents usually fall between $1,200 and $900, depending on the neighborhood. The cost of living is about 5 to 7% below the national average, giving families and first-time buyers more flexibility. Deltona is made up of quiet neighborhoods, cul-de-sacs, established communities, and lots of green space. There's no bustling downtown, but you do get calm, safety, and room to breathe. Schools are improving, and crime is lower than in many nearby cities. The area attracts young couples, retirees, and remote workers. Outdoor spots like Lake Monroe and Green Springs Park offer great places to walk, kayak, or relax. With new shops and businesses popping up, the city becomes more self-sufficient each year. Need more energy? Orlando's dining, nightlife, and job market are right up the highway. Need the beach? Daytona is under an hour away. Deltona isn't flashy, but it's practical, affordable, and full of potential. If you want central access without the stress, Deltona belongs on your 2025 list. At number 8 is Ocala, a place where affordability meets wide-open scenery. If you've dreamed of slow mornings, horse country views, and a low mortgage, this might be your spot. Set in central Florida, Ocala is known as the horse capital of the world. With rolling hills, huge oak trees, and scenic back roads, the landscape speaks for itself. The affordability here is what really stands out. The median price per square foot is about $180, well below state averages. That means more home and more land for your money. Single-family homes often start in the low $200,000, and acreage is easy to find if you want privacy. Rent usually ranges from $1,000 to $1,300 depending on location. With a cost of living 8 to 10% below the national average and far less overdevelopment than other Florida cities, Ocala keeps its peaceful charm. Locals enjoy hiking in Ocala National Forest, exploring Silver Springs State Park, and horseback riding across open fields. Retirees, remote workers, and first-time buyers all find something here. Healthcare access is solid, thanks to Advent Health and HCA Florida. Orlando and Gainesville are about an hour to an hour and a half away when you need a bigger city. And with recent growth in tech, logistics, and the equine industry, the economy is expanding without pushing up prices. If you want land, quiet, and long-term value, Ocala delivers all three with a warm Florida feel. At number 7 is Jacksonville, Florida's largest city and one of its most underrated affordable areas. Jacksonville stretches across beaches, rivers, suburbs, and nature preserves, offering something for every lifestyle. Despite its size, average rent for a one-bedroom apartment sits around $1,100, and starter homes usually range from $180,000 to $250,000. Property taxes stay reasonable too. Built around the St. Johns River, the city offers waterfront parks and endless outdoor activities. You can kayak, bike, or walk scenic trails without leaving town. Drive 20 minutes east and you're at Jacksonville Beach. The job market is strong, especially in tech, healthcare, and logistics. Major employers include Mayo Clinic, Amazon, and FIS. Remote workers are drawn to affordable housing and fiber internet neighborhoods. Jacksonville also has more than 80,000 acres of green space, the most of any city in the country. Neighborhoods like Riverside and San Marco offer historic charm with modern style. Families appreciate the parks and quality schools, and many people relocate from out of state for more space and a slower pace. You get a place where you can actually put down roots. Travel is easy through Jacksonville International Airport, and Florida's no state income tax still applies. The cost of living sits about 10% below the national average, yet the city remains diverse, vibrant, and livable. Jacksonville isn't loud or showy, but it's one of the smartest long-term choices in Florida. At number 6 is Gainesville. Set in north-central Florida, Gainesville is much more than a college town. It's one of the most affordable and livable cities in the state. Home to the University of Florida, it blends academic energy with a relaxed southern feel. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment averages around $1,150, and well-kept homes under $210,000 are still common in 2025. Tree-lined streets, walkable areas, and plenty of parks give the city a calm, balanced vibe. You can bike the Gainesville-Hawthorne Trail, grab coffee at Depot Park, or enjoy the local art scene. Healthcare is strong thanks to UF Health and North Florida Regional Medical Center, making the city a draw for medical professionals. Fast internet and family-friendly neighborhoods make it appealing for remote workers and young families as well. Areas like Haley Plantation and Duck Pond offer charm, space, and peace. Cultural life is rich with art festivals, small theaters, and markets. While college football is big here, so are gardens, galleries, and leisurely drives. With no state income tax and a cost of living roughly 8% below the national average, Gainesville offers real value. Both coasts are reachable within 2 hours, and being inland means fewer hurricane worries. It's the kind of place that instantly feels familiar. If you want affordability, stability, and breathing room, Gainesville delivers. Number 5 is Edgewater, a small coastal city that stays surprisingly affordable. Wedged between the Indian River and the Atlantic, it sits just south of New Smyrna Beach but avoids the heavy tourist traffic. You can still find two-bedroom rentals under $1,000, and starter homes usually fall between $180,000 and $230,000, often near the water. That's rare for coastal Florida. Edgewater is simple and community-driven. People fish from backyard docks, bike down oak-lined streets, and meet up for seafood Fridays. It's quiet enough that you hear birds instead of traffic and see stars instead of city lights. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare costs run below national averages. And with Daytona Beach and Orlando nearby, you're close to big city perks when you want them. Remote workers, young couples, and retirees all appreciate the slow pace and lower expenses. With no state income tax, your money goes further. The town is growing, but not too fast, so you can still find great deals. Locals love the riverfront parks, boat ramps, and beautiful sunrises. If waterfront living ever felt out of reach, Edgewater proves otherwise. It offers peace, affordability, and the kind of mornings that make you breathe deeper. Number 4 is Lakeland, a gem between Tampa and Orlando that's quietly becoming one of Florida's most appealing cities. Renting here can cost under $1,000 a month, and charming homes usually run between $150,000 and $300,000. Lakeland is named for its 38 lakes, and locals walk or bike around Lake Hollingsworth daily. Downtown blends old and new with cafes, boutiques, antique shops, and colorful murals. The famous swans at Lake Morton descend from a pair gifted by Queen Elizabeth II, giving the city a signature touch. Being 45 minutes from both Disney World and the Gulf Coast puts entertainment and beaches within easy reach. Students bring energy through Florida Southern College, while commuters, retirees, and remote workers all find a place here. Even as the city grows, Lakeland keeps a warm, close-knit feel. Rocking chairs on porches, friendly waves from neighbors, and community events like food truck rallies and farmers markets define life here. If you want small-town comfort with big city access, Lakeland offers the perfect mix. Number 3 is Dade City, a small, understated town in the rolling green hills of Pasco County. It's quiet, grounded, and authentic. Rents can dip below $950 a month, and you can find cozy homes under $200,000. But the charm here goes beyond affordability. Dade City feels like a place where life slows down in the best way. Oak-shaded streets, antique shops, local bakeries, and vintage stores define the downtown. Instead of tall buildings, you'll see church steeples, citrus trees, and big front porches. The local food scene thrives on nearby farms, kumquat groves, and weekend markets. Homemade pies sold from front yards aren't unusual. Tampa is only an hour away, but the pace here feels far removed from city noise. Dade City is ideal for first-time buyers, families, and anyone ready to step out of the chaos. It's a town built around connection, calm, and genuine community. With space to grow and a slower, richer way of living, Dade City feels like a deep, steady breath. At number 2 is Pensacola. Located in the Panhandle, Pensacola blends beach life with history and charm. Rent often stays below $100, and starter homes under $250,000 are still common. The downtown area is full of brick streets, food halls, live music, and a deep cultural heritage. Minutes away, you'll find long stretches of white sand beaches that rarely make national headlines, but rival any in the state. Pensacola offers a calm pace without feeling sleepy. You'll hear friendly greetings from strangers, and it doesn't take long to feel like part of the community. It's a major military city, home to the Blue Angels and a long naval tradition, which helps stabilize the local economy and adds to the sense of unity. Sunrises over Escambia Bay, seafood boils, porch swings, and neighborhood conversations all shape daily life here. For young couples, remote workers, and retirees, Pensacola offers affordability and beach access without the crowding and high prices of other coastal cities. Festivals are common and full of personality, and nature lovers have plenty to explore. Pensacola doesn't try to be something it's not, which is exactly why people fall for it. It's an affordable coastal city with heart. And at number 1 is Bartow. Sitting between Tampa's busy highways and Orlando's tourist routes, Bartow moves at a slower, more intentional pace. The scent of orange blossoms often lingers in the air. Founded in the 1850s, Bartow is the historic heart of Polk County and looks like a postcard of traditional Florida. Front porches, oak trees draped with Spanish moss, and old brick buildings shape its charm. Even with this history, Bartow remains shockingly affordable. Rent can still fall under $950 a month, and the median home price ranges from about $150,000 to $200,000. Numbers that feel unreal in modern Florida. But Bartow's value isn't only financial. The community here is close and proud. Friday night football brings out the town. The hardware store knows its regulars. The farmers market doubles as a social gathering spot. Downtown is calm and filled with personality, from the murals to the antique shops to the cafes serving sweet tea on shaded patios. Families find safety and stability here. Retirees enjoy the peace. Remote workers and creatives get space and inspiration. For anyone overwhelmed by Florida's rising costs, Bartow offers a softer, steadier alternative. It's not loud or flashy. It feels like old Florida, alive and well. There you have it. 10 hidden gems across Florida, where sunshine is free, life moves gently, and your dollar goes further. A state known for high prices and non-stop motion, these towns prove the opposite. Home isn't just about square footage. Sometimes it's about the heart. Whether you're starting fresh, retiring, or simply craving more space and less stress, these towns offer options that won't drain your future. Affordable doesn't mean forgotten. Small doesn't mean dull, and quiet doesn't mean stagnant. Your next chapter might start on a side street in Florida. You might find what you're looking for in a place you never expected. Let me know which city surprised you the most. If you live in any of these towns or are thinking about moving, drop a comment below. If this helped, hit the like button. Subscribe for more weekly videos on where to live, how to save, and the best places to thrive in 2025 and beyond. See you in the next one.